Hey folks, this is Tico here, and welcome to The Outer Worlds, Peril on Gorgon. So, Peril on Gorgon is the first DLC for The Outer Worlds, a game that I absolutely love to death. It has been a while since we played through The Outer Worlds, and that's going to make this DLC a little awkward at first. This isn't a continuation of the main story or some alternate adventure or something like that. This is actually a full chapter from the middle of the story. So, unless you've just finished watching my first play in one sitting, it's probably going to take us some adjustment to get back into the story, as there's likely some stuff that we'll have forgotten. If you haven't watched the main play of this game, you should not start here because it's going to be full of spoilers. I'll give you a second to go ahead and close the window. In particular, this is actually continuing from my final save of the main campaign, right before the point of no return, where we head to Tartarus on a one-way trip. So all we have to do is travel somewhere to trigger the DLC, and we're just gonna go travel. Everyone likes travel, right? Well, except to Tartarus, of course. Hello, Ada. But we're gonna go someplace else. Where should we go? Let's go to, let's go to the Groundbreaker. That'll be fun. Everyone loves the Groundbreaker.
I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Oh?
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service.
Hello.
Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable.
Yes.
With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
I suppose. What is it?
It's a parcel, sir.
Are you sure it's not a package?
This is the Halcyon Parcel Service. We don't deal in packages.
All right, just send it over.
With alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
Wait. They did what?
They dispense 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne.
On
behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience. And please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Yeah, unless I need to ship a package. All right, sure thing. Okay. So we have a parcel. Parcels worry me. Well, it's pretty small. What's the worst that can happen? Oh.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie, Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you.
Cheerful.
Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
Right?
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
I have a camera.
At least this won't be boring.
All right, so anyway, what the hell is going on?
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster.
Oh yeah, that should be safe.
It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
All right, so who was this guy?
He was an old friend of Alex Hawthorne's. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Well, yeah. I doubt this guy lost his arm filling out paperwork.
He was also the 4th best paid freelancer in the system.
Really? Only the 4th?
There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile.
Okay.
This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
Noted. Alright. Let's get moving.
I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Alright. So we're not going to talk about this arm, huh?
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady
Alright, so we already know this. Well, okay. Let's go check it out. It's a good thing that they want to be in a serial drama, because it turns out that they're actually on camera right now. And there may be a soundtrack. Probably not. But there may be a soundtrack. Let's go find out. This is exciting. I like mysteries. Wilhelmina Ambrose. Alright. Yep, over on Gorgon. Oh, cool. Home to marauders, smugglers, and an abandoned Spacer's Choice facility. You've tried the best. Now try Spacer's Choice. Alright. Well, let's go check it out. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, I will be taking my team of Nyoka and Parvati, who are my BFFs. I love them to death, and I'm so excited to be working with them again. I've got to play for a little bit to get back into this game, and man, I love it. Wow.
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company.
Well, good news.
Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Yeah,
okay.
We'll see about that.
Right? I was gonna say I'm not really a don't stray from the path kind of a person. Very pretty.
Oh no, we should check to see.
Did he just fall?
Been there, little guy.
Let's go check him out. Come on, ladies.
Clean canned responses. How clumsy of this unit. These things happen. Oh, calamity.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your problem wherein you fell off a thing. Ooh, let's go poke through your stuff. Hello. These things look suspiciously free. And you can never go wrong with free stuff. I actually don't really want to stack up on too much stuff that's not like expendables. I have, rather a lot of stuff. Okay, groundskeeper's journal. Sweep the garden, oil the fish, repeat. When they hired me on as groundskeeper, I assumed that there would be grounds to keep. I'm not even allowed inside the manor. Everyone told me the Ambrose family keeps themselves, but they're a bunch of hermits, except for the little one. Guess I ought to find a hobby. Mr. Harvey dropped his keycard in the pond. I'll hold on to it in case he ever comes looking, but I won't go near the house. Wouldn't want to get between Miss Olivia and her research. And now the keycard belongs to me, by my actions. Anything else I care about back here? Armor parts? Sure. Bait cartridges? Sure. Alright. Well, now that we've heard from Groundskeeper Willie, let's go check out the manor.
Structural damage.
This is cool. I like your stacked rocks. It's been a while since I've recorded an FPS, so hopefully I'm not giving any of you motion sickness.
Big empty windows. Feels like the building's watching me.
It's just a building.
Oh, I'm getting goosebumps.
Cool.
Keep your guard up. Could be all manner of surprises in there.
It's Saltuna, which is not what we were eating most of the time. That's awesome. Okay, anyway. That was the problem with Spacer's Choice, is they were putting things into the Saltuna canner that were not Saltuna. Okay, mystery box. Always check out mystery boxes. You never know what you'll find. Maybe a mystery. Maybe some lower level weapons. You never know. Maybe I'll suddenly need a shotgun that's significantly worse than the one I have. I had like all kinds of N-ray weapons equipped for some reason, and it's like, you know, we're not going to do that. I want to survive. Well, in we go. Ooh.
Take it back. Ain't nothing here but memories.
So
wow.
empty. Oh, Captain, something here don't feel right.
You mean like everything? Okay. This place hasn't been settled long enough to be this abandoned. Like, this is really abandoned. Cool. I don't recognize you, my friend.
Huh? Apparently not.
Hello?
So who the devil are you?
I'm, Captain of the Unreliable, Deco.
You don't say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain.
Thank you.
I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock?
Mm-hmm.
That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence.
Explain.
I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass. To Gorgon.
To Gorgon. To Gorgon.
To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star. I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Hello.
But you can keep it short and call me Minnie.
Hmm?
Now, what brings you to my house, handsome? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company.
It's rather presumptuous, isn't it? Anyway, I'm here about a severed arm.
A severed arm?
Mm-hmm.
How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop?
No, I've got one. The arm came with a portable phonograph that mentioned you by name.
Really? Huh. Now this severed limb, did it have dark hair? Rugged knuckles? Chewed fingernails? A gunslinger's calluses?
Honestly, I didn't really look at it. Sure, sounds about right.
Aha! Mystery solved.
Oh?
I can only think of one man daring enough to jettison his extremities on my behalf. Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles.
I like him.
But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now?
Sorry about your loss, but what's his arm doing in my ship exactly?
I sent Lucky on a dangerous mission to the Gorgon asteroid. Whoever found his remains must have wanted to inform the next of kin. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
Setbacks are kind of what I do, so let me guess. You need someone to finish whatever Lucky started, huh?
Excellent deduction. I can tell I found the right man for the job. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
You're awful quick to trust a bunch of strangers that broke into your home.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
Well, that basically sounds like me. So, are you seriously offering me the dead guy's job?
I don't think he'll mind if that's your concern.
All right. So, okay. Give me the details and I'll think about it.
My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
All right, go on.
One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
I love you, Parvati.
Thank you. Ambrose ladies are supposed to be resilient to the unexpected, but this was especially hard on me.
And your whiskey.
Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
All right. Stick to the basics. What is it you need from me?
Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it.
All right.
We're going to drag the truth kicking and screaming into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
I just want to say, I have some excellent friends who work for Spacer's Choice. Well, I do have a couple questions. I have many questions.
I'm not surprised. Between the family drama and the corporate conspiracy, it must feel like you've stepped on a landmine. Speak freely, Captain.
Yeah, less of a landmine and more of an I got an arm in the mail. Okay, so what good is your mother's journal to you?
I suspect it will prove that corporate greed and incompetence were to blame for the calamity at Gorgon, and not Mother. Mother was a brilliant woman. Difficult, cold, unreachable even, but brilliant.
Alright. Do you think that Spacer's Choice might have taken the journal already? It sounds like it's been a while. Long enough for someone's arm to get to me in the mail.
Spacer's Choice evacuated in a hurry, leaving a fortune's worth of equipment in their wake.
Ooh.
Mother's journal would have escaped their notice. This is my last hope of redeeming the Ambrose name. I don't like my chances, but I have to try. And I need help. Your help.
Well, you're screwed. Alright, so why did you wait so long before starting this investigation?
I didn't want to go anywhere near Gorgon. Once I exhausted all my options, the search led me back here. I even had Mother declared legally dead. Would you believe it took 5 years to process the paperwork?
Yeah, actually. Yeah. Because they never found her body, right?
Mother's body is still on Gorgon. No body means no death certificate, which means no inheritance.
Ding!
I killed Mother, just on paper, of course, so I could claim my inheritance. We wouldn't be standing here if I didn't have access to the family fortune. I once assumed the mansion and the money would be enough to redeem the Ambrose name. But even in Byzantium, prestige must be earned, and it can so easily be lost.
Alright, so you're saying that you just want to break into high society here?
Break back into high society, yes.
Alright. Well, it's an ambitious plan, I'll give you that.
That's the Ambrose spirit, I suppose. Aim high, curse the heavens when you fall short, and live to fight again. The smear campaign against Mother was the work of cowards. I'm vindicating the family name for her, for the colony, and for my future.
Ding. Alright, so what is it you stand to gain besides, like, having parties again?
Everything that Mother lost. This colony is in trouble. The lunatics at Spacer's Choice are running the asylum, and we need better people to wield their influence.
People like you?
After Gorgon, I quickly discovered that the Ambrose name was cursed, for lack of a better term. I had no place among the decision makers. No seat at the table. That is why I'm clearing the record and vindicating the Ambrose line. For Mother, for me, and for the generations who will one day inherit Halcyon.
Very sweeping. Alright. Yeah, sure. Point me towards the journal and I will be off.
Thank you, Captain. You won't regret this. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks.
Fair enough. I'll be careful.
There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
Alright.
Ought to stop in and taste the local flavor.
Oh, you think maybe they got a little mascot? Like a sprat in a tiny hat?
Just so we understand each other, money is no object.
Oh?
I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
Sure. What's the catch? There's always a catch.
The catch? No one's ever done this before, and the only person who tried is a corpse. Believe me, that's enough. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
Thank you. We'll be in touch.
A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one.
I don't trust you.
Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Mysterious heiress, unexpected gainful employment. It's like something out of a detective serial.
Salvage rights and a paycheck? This is almost too good to be true.
Alright. If it's not nailed down, it's free. If I can pry it up, it wasn't nailed down. Okay, I'm cool with this. I am definitely cool with this. This sounds exciting. And I love me some excitement. I like that all those, like, wandering around here as robots. Can I go in any of these other rooms? Before we, like, jet off and go and die? Bard. Yeah, I figured. Alright, alright. All I wanted to do was poke around and possibly steal some more of your stuff. Look at this! It's a mansion with a bathroom! Things in the future never have bathrooms. Skin cream. What are you? An immunosol? Sure. You never know when your immune system will need a sudden boost, I guess. I think that this is aimed at someone, or at games that are a little further back, but that's okay. I don't mind being a little overpowered. It's been so long that I'll probably need the help. We even have a SAM unit. What are you complaining about when you got a SAM unit on the case? Everything will be fine. That is cool looking. Check that thing out. Alright, well, let's head on over. Alright. Well, this should be fun. Alright, off to the Gorgon landing pad.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
Just
Welcome
out of
back,
idle
Captain.
curiosity.
How can I be of assistance?
I'll talk to you later.
I'll be here.
Alright, let's just do this. We're loaded for bear. We can handle this.
Look at those stars. Don't it make you feel small in the best way?
Yeah, sort of. You know what makes me feel a lot better? An automatic weapon.
The Gorgon facility is currently experiencing an emergency evacuation.
Worrisome.
Please be reminded that all...
Alright. Oh, we can disable the emergency evacuation notice. Good. Oh, thank God. Well. Hi, Sprats. If I find one in a top hat, I'm gonna be so happy. That would be amazing. Well, this doesn't look like much as of yet. It's just kind of your bog standard Spacer's Choice colony. Hi. Aren't you adorable-ish? Okay. Well, let's start with the obvious route, and let's just go poke around his quarters. We can always come in and kind of loot the area a little bit later. Yeah, they were in a hurry. Up to the Sprat Shack. Please have a Sprat in a little hat. Please. Okay, so that's the way in. What's over here? Besides more Sprats. An organizational guardian. Okay. Welcome. Electricity rationing in effect. By using this terminal, you consent to paying 1 bit for every option selected. Check the bill. Ugh, 9,500. Yeah, sure. Ta-da! We are now a stellar team player. I don't know why I did that. Shipment history, outgoing shipments. So what do we got here? Shipping manifest on the Perseus, which was something redacted. Okay. And we also sent 100 cartons of redacted. And incoming we got 350 cartons containing 100 units each sterile injection ampules. And volunteers. Interesting. 3 corporate security guards containing 3 fire teams each. Ugh. And a bunch of guns. Okay, that's mildly worrisome. Alright. Well, the last thing you want to do is give the people at Spacer's Choice access to anything fun that requires injections. Definitely not a good day. Oh.
Come here. Let's have a chat.
Let's.
All right, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking.
No.
Starting now.
What's this all about?
Did I stutter? Just do as I say.
No.
Want to run that by me again?
Did I stutter?
Feisty one. Well, fuck you too. You're cleared to go downstairs.
Thanks.
That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes.
Changed.
You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place.
What exactly do you mean by changed?
Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune.
Mm-hmm.
The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change. Never for the better.
What happens when people change?
First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled themselves. After that, they're gone. Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself. It's never pretty.
Alright, so this area we're at, where exactly are we?
This is the Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole in the system. Rule number 1, no fighting. Rule number 2, wipe your feet on the way downstairs.
Okay.
We're the only hospitable place on this rock. I want to keep it that way. That's why we have rule number 3. When people change, they stay outside, where they belong.
Okay.
Just don't ask me to dance.
So, what can you tell me about Gorgon?
Something bad happened here. Spacer's Choice was developing chemicals. The kind with nasty side effects. Marauders outnumber the rest of us 10-1. Either they came from Gorgon, or something draws them here. I don't know which is worse. This place is under a dark cloud, stranger. That's all I know. If you want the history of the Sprat Shack, talk to Lex behind the bar.
See, I was expecting someplace abandoned. Okay, let's go poke around.
Stay cool.
Thanks. I can always come back and talk to you in a little bit if I feel like it. Stay ready for close encounters. There's no need to steal things.
Oh, ugh. This place smells like Felix's birth.
Rude.
Ain't since I had a good trip of kale. Hope they've got it on tap.
Maybe I'll be polite and not shoot people. Okay, wow, you weren't kidding about sprats. Hey.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down.
Oh.
What'll it be?
I'm good, actually.
So, you just wandered in for the genteel conversation. Suit yourself.
I
assume you're here for salvage.
Actually, I'm here on a mysterious mission. So, got any leads for me?
Even if I did, I ain't supposed to play favorites.
Why not?
Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while.
Well, it's nice to see you too. Do you know anyone by the name of Lucky Montoya?
Lucky? Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation.
Oh.
Just down the road.
Office of Creative Incubation?
That's where the top rungers at Spacer's Choice came up with slogans and marketing. Lucky never told me why it was so important. Awful shame about what happened to him.
Yeah, I got one of his arms. Yeah, I know about the severed arm, but the rest is kind of a mystery to me.
You know about that? Huh. Word must travel fast around these parts.
So do arms.
Last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. so I kicked the canid, scared it off.
Go on.
Get this. The canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Lucky's arm.
Mm-hmm. And how did you know it belonged to Lucky?
I'm a bartender. Attention to detail is my middle name. Anyway, the arm was clutching a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne. I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar. So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp.
Yeah, that arm made it to me. I'm Hawthorne's, next of kin.
No kidding. And now you're here? Colony feels smaller than you'd think some days. I'm glad I was here to see this, confluence of events, you know? The stars really aligned on this one. And here I am, smack dab in the middle.
So why'd you bother sending the arm at all?
I figured Hawthorne would want to know what happened to his pal. Help Lucky get his affairs in order, you know.
You are a nice lady.
Oh, I hate to see people go with unfinished business.
So where was Lucky staying?
3rd floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind.
All right.
Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna go take a look around.
Good. I've got paying customers.
All right. Sprats. Everywhere. Okay. I realize there's investigation to do, but, like, I gotta go look at this room. Like, they're just pulling me along.
Here like strangers? Because some of them are looking at us like maybe not.
That's why we brought guns.
The repurposed aesthetic reminds me of Fallbrook.
Yeah.
These sublight folks really know how to overhaul a place.
All right. So, this should be gross. Ooh. Hello. Bunch of stuff I could steal but don't need to. A workbench. A guy that I hope is, like, not a dead guy. And some stuff over here. Requires code to unlock. Alright. Lucky's case notes. Day 1. Spacer's Choice may have left in a hurry, but they didn't forget to lock the doors on their way out. Most of the facilities are sealed up tighter than a top runger's safe. Time to do some digging. Day 6. Caught a break today. Met a scavenger who claims to be a salesman for Spacer's Choice. Sold me a key to the Office of Creative Incubation. Let's just say this guy is about as lucid as a Sprat in a Rizzo's factory, but I'm spending Minnie's bits so I can afford to take a chance. Day 7. It worked. Clarence, mostly. Wherever you are, I'm drinking to you tonight. Oh, that was his name. Interesting. Day 10. Olivia Ambrose's office and journal ought to be in the Synthesis and Manufactory Center. The bad news is, it's sealed up and at the S end of the canyon. The good news is, I should be able to open it from the Bigwig's admin terminal in OCI. Day 13. OCI is crawling with marauders, and I've got a few other leads to chase down. Could be nothing, but my gut tells me there's more to this place than a missing journal. Time to turn over a few rocks and see what crawls out. I'm leaving the key in the safe. The combo is 4815. Interesting. A preserved eye.
Don't they stick the preservative in before or after the eye comes out?
Ah, key.
I really hope this ain't a sign of things to come.
See, that should be in here, right? Yes, a well-preserved eye. Mostly intact. We'll take your mag pick, thank you very much. I feel bad not needing a lot of this stuff, but I really just don't. Interesting. I tell you what, let's head downstairs and let's grab a drink. And then, I think we are going to go ahead and take a break. Because I don't want to get too carried away on episode number 1 here. This is interesting. I'm really excited they're setting this up here as like a humbug.
I can't steal what's lawfully mine, you tangle-footed dimwit.
Break it up, you two. I've heard more than enough of your shit for one day.
I love that we've got this almost film noir setup. This is going to be great. And so, on this note, let's go ahead and let's take that break. Thanks for watching. See you next time.